What was the moment you realized your partner only wanted you for your money? Last Tuesday at 6:37 p.m., my boyfriend of 4 years looked me straight in the eyes and said, "You wouldn't last 3 days without me handling the money. You can barely add 2 numbers together without crying." Then, he threw his packed bags into his mistress's car and drove off, leaving me standing in the doorway of my house while our neighbors watched from their porches. I should have been devastated. I should have collapsed in tears. Instead, I smiled, because Jordan didn't know what I discovered 3 weeks earlier. I'm Alex, a nurse practitioner who worked double shifts during the pandemic to support us while Jordan claimed to be building his empire. For years, I believed in his dreams, paid our bills, and ignored the red flags slapping me in the face. The condo we lived in? Yup, my inheritance from my grandparents. The office where he built his company? Paid for with my overtime hours. "It's an investment in our future, babe," he'd say with that smirk, kissing my forehead while I calculated how many extra night shifts I'd need to pick up. Don't worry your pretty little head about the cost. The first real crack appeared during tax season. Jordan insisted on handling our finances this year. "You're exhausted from work," he said, snatching my receipts. "Let me deal with this. Numbers aren't really your thing anyway." 2 weeks later, when I still hadn't seen our tax forms, I logged into our joint account, and my entire world collapsed. Transactions I didn't recognize, dinners at restaurants I'd begged to try, weekend stays at hotels, and a $1,248 purchase at Tiffany's on Valentine's Day when I'd received drugstore flowers. But the true gut punch? Regular payments to an apartment in Riverdale. $2,300 per month for the past 8 months. An apartment I'd never seen. In a building where Jordan had no business connections. I took screenshots of everything, my hands shaking so badly I could barely hold my phone, but I didn't confront him. Something told me this rabbit hole went deeper. 3 days later, my phone pinged with a text while I was in the shower from Jordan. "Can't wait for tonight, baby. Alex is working late again, so we can use the good wine I've been hiding. Bringing that thing you like from Maison Noire. Don't worry about dinner, just wear that black thing." 10 seconds later, another text. "Shit, wrong thread. Ignore." That was meant for a work colleague about a project. The good wine was the $300 bottle I'd been saving for our anniversary. The one Jordan called pretentious when I brought it home. That night, I told Jordan I'd picked up an extra shift. Instead, I parked down the street and waited. At 7:42 p.m., a car I didn't recognize pulled into our driveway. A woman with copper hair stepped out, let herself in with a key, and disappeared inside my home. I can't tell you what I did in this short video. The full story is on the channel, link below.